I came to New York in 1985, September 20th, 1985. I came here to study acting, and I always, from the time I was a small child, I always knew I wanted to be here. I had seen, my mom and dad used to take us to the drive-ins on Saturday night, and they took us to see this brand new Western, and it was called Midnight Cowboy. True story. And they spent the whole night covering my eyes. They were like, what the fuck did we bring these kids to see? And I was completely enthralled and mesmerized by the grit and the neon and the grime of New York City. And I just always knew that this is where I really wanted to be. It took me about 2 years to acclimate myself. And I was really shell-shocked for a long time. I was really like, what the fuck? I mean, I got spit on in Times Square at a Nathan's Hot Dogs. But I asked for, no, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to be spit on. But it was just, you know, it was rough. I'd never been to New York before. I started doing drag I moved in with this incredible character named Faux Pas, who we were a sister act, and I moved in with her October of 1990, and we did drag for the first time Halloween of 90. We went to a Suzanne Barch party, and my first drag name was Cousin Gert Munson, lesbian authoress. Yeah, so 1991, I found Pyramid Club, and then soon after, Boy Bar, and then soon after, Jackie 60, and then soon after it was just like that wheel, and then it just kind of like all flooded into everything. I have always been in complete and utter awe of John Kelly. The first time I ever saw John perform at a Wigstock doing Joni Mitchell, the night was perfect, the timing was perfect, God's lighting was perfect, onto that stage was perfect, and this creature came out, and I had never seen drag done as method before. And I remember standing there, and I remember my body vibrating, like in a very strange way, like I was so excited, but there was a calmness to me, but I was totally getting off watching this experience of seeing John Kelly perform. Tabboo is my absolute all-time favorite. I mean, if I could have Tabboo in my living room, like all the time, Tabboo would be who I would want to just like, if I could appoint like a New York City court jester, it would be Tabboo. Off the cuff, she can just say things that are just so incredibly, hysterically funny, but she has moments where she's so raw that it hurts your heart, you know? I was always completely mesmerized by Aphrodite. What she was able to do on stage. I think our den mother, I think Linda Simpson is, she's just always been a source of stability. Like she's always gonna be there, you know. And I don't mean that like Cher, you know, like cockroaches, but she's very old. She's fucking ancient. Ancient. The summer between 7th and 8th grade, I was at a garage sale, and they had a copy of James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room. And it makes me want to cry just thinking about it, because it opened up this door to me. Giovanni's Room was one of those early ones that I just remember reading it and at times not being able to breathe, because it was so exciting to be able to read something like that. And later on, Morris was another one of those reads, and I always wanted to read something American. Like, I always wanted to have an American love story. And it wasn't until A Home at the End of the World that I found a book, and it certainly wasn't a love story, but it also wasn't tortured. You know, I think for gay people, so much of things that we were able to identify ourselves as queers, I think it had to be tortured. It had to be due to our depravity and our perverseness and things like that. And A Home at the End of the World was just about these two guys who, I'm tearing, I'm sorry, was about these two incredible guys who had a connection that went beyond friendship. I think it goes without saying that, you know, gay people have been writing incredible literature since the beginning of time, but we've not been able to give ourselves names. We've not been able to, we've had to be silent on that. We've had to be silent as actors, we've had to be silent as incredible directors, as hair people, as makeup people, as set designers. Think of what Broadway or Hollywood or the literary world would be like without gay people. There wouldn't be, I mean, it would be a much less rich kind of fabric